That's right. Impeach them all. Curly fry? You want peaches? There you go. There's a curly fry. Good evening, Dan, Amish Junkyard, and whoever else is in here. In here, out here, there, out here, there, in here, there, everywhere, there. I'm telling you, did you guys see the colleges? They have absolutely ruined them grounds and them buildings. The ones they arrested, they should have held them and made them pay restitution for cleanup. No, we'll just let them go. No fines, no nothing. Who's paying for all that cleanup? Yeah. Yeah, no more tax money. Yeah, they're all peaceful protests. It stopped being peaceful when they started spray painting. That's not peaceful. That right there is vandalism. Skeeta, Amish, Junkyard, Dan, good evening. When you want to give a crap, but you just can't find one. A feller YouTube sent that to me. But I do. I totally give a crap, and I really do, and I really hope things are better soon. You better get better. Hope so. Anyways, Junkyard. Junkyard sent me a get better soon card, a get well card. Mailed it out 19 days ago. No, it was mailed out on the 3rd of May. Thank you, Junkyard, for the get well card. I appreciate it. That worked better than the doc. Yes, it did. That lifted my spirits. Move on. That's right. We had Arby's today for dinner. I had a roast beef gyro. That was pretty tasty. I had her get horsey sauce for it. I don't like that Arby's sauce, but I like the horsey sauce. Pretty tasty. the only thing new since last night, I'm just going to finish up my last few fries. Good evening. Hey, if you're there after hours, fair game. I don't blame them. Fair game. Hush puppies. Hey. Kathy went to Monahan's and she picked up some.
You don't keep the wool and stuff, or no?
Huh?
You don't keep the wool?
No, I don't want them. She picked up a banana cream pie, some chocolate cream pies, and some other pies for her sister. I don't know what else she picked up today from there, but some other stuff.
We're leaving here at 9 in the morning.
Yeah. So, and tomorrow morning I'm taking them out to her sister's house at 9 o'clock. Cody's got to go mow some lawns and then mow a lawn. And then they're coming back tomorrow night with Casey. Then tomorrow morning or Sunday morning, when we were doing the hot dog cart, there was a guy that would have Cody carry his stuff out to the car for her, to his truck in his trailer. And he gave Cody his phone or his card. And he got Cody's cell number. And he texted Cody this morning and said, hey, you want to work this weekend? Said, I got a bunch of stuff I need moved. And Cody told me he had to work Saturday, but he'd work Sunday. And the guy said, Sunday's fine. So Monahan's hardly a deal. It's a meat market. So 3 big slabs of fish. There you go. Anyway, so he's going to go work for that guy on Sunday. The guy's coming, pick him up, going to take him, have him go move a bunch of stuff, set stuff up. I don't know what they're going to do. He's going to feed them and then bring them back. So gave a little more. Yeah. That's how they lure you in. It's only $8. You get theirs at $9.99. You don't want the $8 stuff. That's the bad stuff. It's actually been a little chilly. It's 61 degrees here today, right now. It's been a little chilly today. To keep the drink, yeah. Damn. Did you tell him you had your own drink in your back pocket? I brought my own. Set him up, Joe. I'll be walking the floor. Oh, yeah, they're not going to impeach him. Hell no. Even if the articles of impeachment in the House of Representatives, it's never going to make it through the Senate. Because you got lying, crying Chuck Schumer there running that. They're not even going to bring it up. Just look at the last thing that went through there. It never even got brought up. It's German week there. Oh. Did you get some German chocolate? Well, the House of Representatives, it's a majority Republicans right now. Even if they passed it, it wouldn't pass in the Senate. Carry us home. That's right. Come on, Lord, and take us home. If you want to see a good, sorry, if you want to see a good music video that's inspirational, and it wasn't one of his popular ones, but I think it was one of his best ones. To me, I thought it was one of his best ones. And I've always liked it ever since the first time I've ever seen it. It's Randy Travis, Walked on Water. Hello, cornbread. Hello, I'm going to eat that cornbread. Yeah. You did that last winter, walked on water? Yeah. That was ice, Junkyard. That was ice. Totally different. Totally different. Get a chance, Junkyard, watch that video. It's good. It is a good video. It'll put a tear right there. Kyler, last night, I promised that little guy, I said, I tell you what, you take your medicine and you don't cry. You take that medicine in that eye. You put it right here underneath your eyelid and you don't cry. I'll give you $2. He come in. You owe me $2, Papa. He got it. He got his $2. You saw shark and then you walked out of water? Yeah. I wasn't really walking, I was a running. Yeah. Feet don't fail me now. Good evening, Kathy. I seen that. I seen that video. Yeah. Drunker than Cooter Jones, you're right. Hey, cute kitty. Yeah. Yeah. Kyler said he wanted $100. That's right. Hey, Kenny, you snuggle bunny, you. Oh. Yes, I'm hanging in there. He was naked at the time. Yeah. Well, what did he get arrested for? Operating a motorized vehicle while intoxicated, or was it for being naked while intoxicated? Nope. I haven't had an ounce of alcohol. Tomorrow or Sunday will be 3 weeks. I got too much medicine flowing through me right now to be drinking. Got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. Decent exposure, indie exposure, yeah. Got to test out the new toaster today. Let's just put it this way. You don't put the toaster on 5, okay? And you don't put the toaster on... If you want to put the toaster on 7, that's for the people that like charcoal. That's Grizz toast. Yeah. 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 If you want Amish toast, you want to put that thing at like 0.05 maybe. Light. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to find the setting to where it's toast, but it's not burnt. At 3, it still gives it a little bit of charcoal on her. So I got to find out where the setting is to toast it. So, but it don't take long either. A minute, 15 seconds, and she's toasting. I had to throw some Pop-Tarts in there. I bet that'd really be good in there now. We've never had a toaster that's actually toasted like this one. Give it a good, yeah. How you doing there, Arizona? Yeah, use it for a heater. Yeah. Yeah. We got. She bought a brand new can opener. I don't know. A couple months ago, it sat on the counter. He never used it. I know. I'm getting better. I'm feeling better. So when I moved everything over, I put the toaster and the can opener over there by the stove. I made a can of soup today, so I decided to use the electric can opener. I wanted to see how it worked. And I put the can on there, and it's spinning around, but I don't see it taking anything off. It's not working. Well, I go to take the can off of it, and the lid stays there in the can. It's the one that takes the lid off on the side. I said, huh. I'll be darned. Yeah, the toast will self-destruct in 10 seconds. Yeah. Uh, so I made a can of tomato soup, and I threw about a teaspoon of basil in it. It was the family size, so I made that. And then I put like a teaspoon of basil in it, and I brought it up to a simmer, and I let it simmer for a while, and I kept stirring it and stuff. Tomato, yep, it was tasty. And then I took a couple slices of bread, and I toasted it, and I put peanut butter on it. I had peanut butter sandwiches with my tomato soup. It was pretty delicious. That was my lunch. I think in the morning before I leave to take her to her sister's, I got some barley. I think I'm gonna put some barley in to soak, and when I come back, I'm gonna make some beef barley oxtail beef barley soup. Oxtail barley soup. Oh yeah. About what 3-4 years ago, I cooked oxtail for like 9 hours in a 5 gallon uh, pan, and then I canned it after I was done. It is so tender, it's pathetic. So I got a couple of quarts of it up here, so I'm going to pour that into a. I might just pour it into the crock pot and just let it cook. I bet that I bet there's going to be a bunch of insurance claims on that stuff, isn't there? I was watching um, Fox tonight, and they were talking about um, the bridge that got hit. The United States is gonna pay for that. The taxpayers are gonna pay for the bridge, but I guess the insurance company is gonna reimburse the government, the taxpayers for the bridge. Supposedly, I'd like to see the checks on that. Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a sale over there. You're right. Yeah, $1.9 billion. Yeah, it does have a good backdoor flavor. Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys are watching Noodles or not, but he's on a mission. He's a self-proclaimed, self-professed bounty hunter. And that, oh, it's not going to be finished until like 2028 or something like that. And by then, the cost is going to double or triple by then. Yeah, I seen them handlebars. Yeah. Yeah, he gets them curled up any higher, they're going to poke out his eyeballs. Oh, good evening, Rosanna, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna. Pee out the window. There you go. Yeah. That's right. Hello, PB&J. So anything new with anybody? You mowed 2 acres today? Did you get any crickets? Grasshoppers? Fun Friday night. They drown. Yeah. Oh, I can imagine, man. Hey, there's been more rain. There's probably going to be the farmers. They need a couple of a week of dry ground. A week and a half of dry weather so they can get into the fields. They don't get into them soon. They ain't going to be able to get anything planted. It's going to be too late. We had that happen here about 6, 7 years ago. It was so wet out here that they couldn't get into the fields until last part of May before they could even plant. And they were pretty lucky because they were actually able to harvest because the weather held out into October. But, if the weather turns to junk, in the beginning of October, you're pretty much screwed. Yeah, you slide 5 feet. Gotta put studs on them tires. That way it aerates the turf at the same time. You got to have a touch. Oh yeah. Spirit, she's already missing the girls. She knows that they're gone. She had her little snake that she drags around. She brought that into the bedroom and put it up on the bed, and then she jumped on my lap and she wow wow. I said they're not here. Distemper shot, yeah. I just had mine yesterday. Oh yeah. Hmm. I'm sorry. I was looking at something. If I think of something, if I don't check it out right then and there, I'd forget about it. You got 3 free calendars last year? Yeah. That's right. Job ain't done, the paperwork's done. Over. I was just looking at my medical records. Um, got an ad coming up in 45 seconds. I'm trying to find my oncology appointment. It's not on my chart. I don't know if you guys know what my chart is, but it's your doctor file or whatever. So have a good one, Brenda. So well, I'm trying to figure out. I'm, they called me about my oncology, and I can't remember when the day was. So if I get on my chart, it's supposed to have the appointment up there, but I can't find it. Um, the, um, oh, here it is, June 4th. Okay. Dr. Kwong Fong. Dr. Kwong Fong. Yeah. Kwong Fong. Kwong Fong. Yeah. Well, right. You don't ask the right questions. Um, I'm trying to find out why I'm not getting a heart monitor. Okay. So I need to, if the doctor feels that I need a heart monitor and they need to, monitor my heart for 30 days, I need to know why I'm not getting it. So Bidenomics, that's right. Can that be spelled in English? Yeah. I don't know if it can be spelled in English or not. Yeah. Well, maybe I'm just going to have to call him Monday and find out. Right. Well, I'm what I'm getting at is maybe I want to call and see if the doctor decided I didn't need it, or if the insurance company canceled it. Baby steps. My right leg is getting stronger and stronger every day. Um, it, it still takes me a long time to walk from here to the bedroom, um, and I still have a lot of, how can I put it? It's not paralysis. It's just there's not enough. I don't trust my leg enough to. I can stand on it. I just don't trust my leg enough to walk steady enough to be careless and carefree. You know what I mean? Every step I take, I make damn sure that I know what I'm doing, where I'm at, and just how careful I am with it. I'm going to have to do that Monday. Yeah, Tammy's up your backside. That's right. Oh, I had um, a minor stroke 2 weeks ago today, and my right arm and right leg and my vision went out for a couple of hours, and I'm finally I could hardly move my leg and my arm. Um, this happened around 11 o'clock in the morning, and I could hardly move anything. I could feel it. I knew that it was there, but I could hardly move it. It was just numb, and I just didn't have any strength in it. So it was what they call ATI or something like that, or TIA, or I don't know what they call it, TIA. So, yeah. Now, yesterday I did a lot around here. I was careful though. I was always standing around the counter, around the stove, and any someplace where I could grab, something to hold me up if I needed to. Um, no, my potassium levels are actually above normal. They're um, I'm losing my hemoglobin is going down. There's a bunch of other things that my levels, a lot of my levels are down. Um, my A1C is 4.6, which is great. It does. Getting old sucks. And today, I felt it today because I hardly did anything today. I did dishes today, and that was about it. Yeah. No, I try to do something. I don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? And I have probably lost eight, maybe 9 pounds since I've gotten out of the hospital. Golden years suck. There ain't no such thing as golden years. Yeah, so did mine. Canadian. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Okay. My sodium was 13.7, which was in the limits. Potassium was 3.5, which was in the limits. Chloride was 107, which was in the limits. CO2 was 21, which was low. Ion gap was 9, which was in the limits. BUN or BUN, which was in 16, was in the limits. Creatine was 1.14, which was in the limits. Glucose was 141, which was high. Calcium was 8.0, which was low. That was on the 29th. On the 28th, my sodium was 139. My potassium was 3.5. Chloride was 111. CO2 was 23. Ion was 5. BUN was 19. Creatine was 123. Glucose was 110. Calcium was 8. My hemoglobin was 4.8. My BS glucose was 119. I don't know what any of these things stand for, but some of these are way off in chart and some of them aren't. So, yeah. Yeah, your blood is blue and your heart is black. I know. So, I understand completely. While I'm thinking of it, I better write that damn. I don't write that guy in there. the oncology one. That's the one that really is really good. Yeah. That's the one where they go in there and tell you, you need more iron in there. Then they hook you up to a bag. And then when they're done, you can't do nothing for 2 days because it feels like there's some vampires just drain the living shit right out of you. Even though they put stuff in you, you just have no energy. Yeah, no, yeah, they're just wasting any money on him. That's right. You're absolutely right. I had 9 infusions done one summer. That sucked. That totally sucked. It was like every 2 weeks I had to go in there and get it done. Oh, they bring you in the coffee, then you want an orange juice or something, and it just and you go to stand up, and you're woozy and you're drowsy, and are you okay? Yeah. Hell yeah, get me out of this, morgue, because that's the way it feels. And the worst of it is when you go to oncology, and and the worst thing you think of is oncology is cancer. Okay, it's the first thing you think of, and that's the first thing they test you for is cancer. So, and until you get the test back, that's all you think about is cancer, because that's what it leads into. I am the giver. I just got rid of the last ad. I wouldn't go to college now either. Nope. I got better things to do. I'm thinking about going to a trade school. I want to be a runway model. Yeah, think I do good at it. Well, ain't no sense of going to be a doctor because all you're going to do is practice, 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 practice. Or a lawyer because you just practice some law. When do you ever graduate? Because you just keep on practicing. Don't them people ever graduate? You're versatile. That's right. I went to VOTEC. I was the youngest Michigan State small engine state certified licensed mechanic for small engine. Um, I was 16 years old and I passed the state certificate, licensed state certified small engine mechanics. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, they do that when they do for the oncology. They do that testing all the time. But see, that's the first thing they do. They do that testing, and you're in limbo for like 2 or 3 weeks until they get all this testing done, because that's what you think of. Because oncology is for cancer, and they got to rule all that stuff out before they tell you what it's for. So I know I'm low on iron, so but you know, and low on iron is one of the mitigating factors of cancer. Why they didn't check for alcohol? Did you tell them you take shots 3 days a week? No. But I also had that gastric bypass, and that they told me that has a lot to do with my low iron. That could be what's doing it. So I told Kath I wanted to, start eating. She didn't have to make it for everybody, or her or them, but I wanted to eat. Yeah, I wanted to start eating liver and onions at least once a week. That'll help with, and have her cook it in a cast iron frying pan. So that'll help with my iron, because liver's full of iron and the cast iron pan's full of iron. So Folgers and black. There you go. Yeah. Well, I understand that. All right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Have a great weekend. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And we will see you Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.